It's Sunday morning and I have a message. And today's message comes from the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 17, verses 8 through 11. And it states, "And he stood and cried unto the armies of Israel and said unto them, Why are ye come out to set your battle in array? Am not I a Philistine, and ye servants to Saul? Choose you a man for you, and let him come down to me. If he be able to fight with me and to kill me, then we will be your servants. But if I prevail against him and kill him, then you shall be our servants." And the Philistine said, "I defy the armies of Israel this day. Give me a man that we may fight together." And when Saul and all Israel heard those words of the Philistines, they were dismayed and greatly afraid. And so that was the story of David and Goliath. And that's describing Goliath intimidating and menacing the, the armies of the Most High God. So Goliath stood about 9'9". He's a pretty big guy. And the chainmail that he wore to protect his trunk area, yeah, that was like 125 pounds. He's a big guy. So 1 in 4 students get bullied at school. 1 in 3 are, no, 1 in 5 are cyberbullied. Cyberbullying is computer bullying, and it's a whole new, I'm getting comfortable, a whole new way of getting at kids and bullying them. Now, parents, in order to counteract this bullying, it can't be ignored and it can't be swept under the rug. We're documenting. Document everything. Email the teacher, email the principal, email the student. If you don't feel like things are getting done from having emailed the teacher, email the principal. If nothing gets done, email the superintendent. If nothing gets done, email the entire school board. If nothing gets done, email the Department of Education, the State Department of Education. We're not tolerating bullying. And if you still don't receive satisfaction, then it's time to take out criminal charges against these kids. It's time to go to small claims court for damaged phones or damaged glasses. Like, things cost, damaged clothes. We're going to court. Parents are going to get tired of having to take off to go to court. Maybe they'll deal with their bully kid. But what we're not going to do is allow kids to continually be abused in schools or in recreation or in sports. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not having kids harm themselves or having kids harm others because of extreme bullying. We're not doing it. Bullying is abuse. Did I give you the title of my message is bullying is a nice way to say abuse. I want to talk about adults being bullied because yes, adults get bullied. You can be bullied at your job, in your family, at church, at any affiliation that you might have, any groups you might be a part of, sports, whatever. You can be bullied. Adults get bullied too. Them same kids that was bullies grow up to be bullies. And sometimes the people that are bullied will bully because they were bullied. But instead of using words like he's bullying him or he said mean words about him, we're using intimidation, menacing, aggressive, aggressive behavior, cyber attack. It's not bullying, it's cyber attacking. Physical Another trick that people use, and this is more the adults, do the social isolation. And that's what the cultish churches do. They'll socially isolate a person if they're not doing things the way that the leadership thinks they should. So they'll socially isolate them or shun them. We have churches like Jim Jones and having the people drink the Kool-Aid in Guyana, or David Koresh. They were both churches that started out that way. The way to combat spiritual abuse is to read your Bible, because when you read your Bible, people can't tell you just anything and you believe it. And when you hear bad doctrine, you have to get out, go. It should never get to the point of abuse, because as soon as you hear or see things aren't right, it's time to go. But you don't tolerate people abusing your kid, or if you abused your kid, social services would be called. And so why isn't social services in these schools? I don't know, but it's time we start. Family, when dealing with abusers, document everything. Always have a paper trail. So if something happens and you have to protect yourself, you don't appear to be the aggressor. I see it all the time on my job where people are coming in, they're getting in trouble as the aggressor when they're defending themselves. But it happens. Bullying is abuse, and we're going to stop using that little cutesy word to cover it up to make the actual abuser feel better about it. No, you're abusive. No, your kid is an abuser. They're not a bully, they're an abuser. And we're not taking it anymore. And so what do? Paper trail. Whether it is on your job or at your kid's school, if there's bullying, it's abuse. And where there's abuse, we're going to do a paper trail, and, we will prosecute, right? We will take legal channels if the school isn't going to handle it, if the job isn't going to handle it, if the church isn't going to handle it, to prosecute. Not prostitute, prosecute. Join us again next time when In His Will Ministries International presents. It's Sunday morning. Until then, bye. No one has the right to abuse you. No one has the right to abuse your kid. We have to step up and we have to protect our children. It takes a village. Let's go, village. Bye.